Steve. Kass and Steve. Buckle up for the fun road.
Good morning,
Good afternoon
good evening,
and good night.
wherever you are in the world. My name is Steve,
And my name is Kass.
and welcome to the podcast.
The Fun Road.
I hope you know it so well that you're singing along with us. Well,
That's
with
right.
Cass, not with me, because I kind of skipped that role a little bit after I heard myself singing on that podcast. I go like, nah,
That's not fair.
no, I cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, we want more and better ratings. Well, better. We get good ratings, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Thank
Not
you,
too bad,
everybody,
huh?
if you rated us, because most of them are 5 stars. I don't know how we even deserve that, but we are very happy with
Are
that.
they all from Laura Aston, my mom?
5 stars.
5,000 ratings
star.
from...
Anyway,
Laura
this is
Aston.
actually, we're still in Seoul, Korea. So if you heard the podcast last week, we are still here because we're recording the 2 podcasts in a row. So part 1 was about tricks and tips about traveling, how to book flights and stuff like that. And so now it's the same thing. It's part 2. We talk about how we pack, tricks that we do in an airport to book a hotel and stuff like that. I like it like that.
Yeah, baby.
I like it like
Traveling is so fun.
like that.
Get your bag packed. Get your bag
So-
packed.
I am still doing the same Coke can
As last week's episode.
from last week's episode, still in front of me, and this is a new one for Cass.
Doesn't that sound like success? That little crackle pop just sounds like happiness.
Oh my god, we have a little night lamp, like an office lamp, and I thought it was like the shape of marble, but it's actually spilled coffee that makes stains.
Isn't that gross?
I thought it was marbled.
Yeah.
Marble effect.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
yeah.
it
From your
stains.
angle, but then you see that dot right
Oh,
there,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
know,
no, you
that's
know.
a stain.
Anyway, today's episode is all about tricks for booking hotels, actually. You know, the cool thing is, it's the same thing. When you go and travel, you want to go on a search engine like booking.com, where you see an overall. And every time I book on booking.com and I go check in the hotel that I booked, the hotels don't really like it because they lose a percentage to booking.com. So they
You go to
don't.
check in, and they're like,
Yeah.
"I see that you booked on Expedia."
Yeah.
It's like they're kind of mad at you, and it's like, "Yeah, well, I got a better price. You would do the exact same."
Yeah. And well, the cool thing is this. When you see a very good deal on booking.com and then you go to the official website of that hotel and you don't see that deal, here's my tip. Call that hotel, mail that hotel, tell them, look, I got a deal on booking.com. This is the price. Can you offer me the same price? 90% of them will do it. I mean, it's against their rules of booking.com, but
Yeah.
we don't care about that. We only want to give you. And the reason why you want to do that is because when you book on the official website or through the hotel, you can save the points again. You get the benefits from them. So, this is the big mistake that I made for years. The first 4 or 5 years in Copenhagen and Stockholm, I was always traveling with the same Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
So
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen in Danish is,
Copenhagen.
and in
Oh, now that's your alarm clock.
oh my god, and in Swedish,
Copenhagen.
no, Schopenhauer.
Schopenhagen.
Yeah.
It's like the Schopenhagen, the Schopenhagen, the Schopenhagen. Step in time. It's like kind of like Mary Poppins. Schopenhagen.
Anyway, so when I used to book always the same hotel, after 2-3 years, I go like, why do I not get the same benefits? I mean, she just knocked down the phone.
I mean, I'm just sitting on, there's only one chair here, so I'm sitting on a nightstand. My big butt is just, everything is
just
falling.
in case you think we record this in a professional studio.
Mm-mm.
So all of a sudden I go like, could you check how many points I have? And she goes like, 0. I'm like, no. I've been traveling for 2 years and I've been at least let me think of 2 weekends in the same hotel every month. And she said, yeah, but you always book through booking.com, so you don't get the points. I said, but I always gave you my number. She said, that doesn't matter. You do
They
not
said,
get.
thank you for your number. And it does
Yeah.
nothing.
It does nothing. So I was so furious. I said, I didn't know that. Yeah, well, I said, no. Otherwise, I would not have done that if I knew it. So I just stopped going to the hotel.
Yeah.
They lost me as a client. And I told them that. I said, I'm sorry. I've been coming here for 2 years trying to save points. And now you're telling me this. I'm out. I'm going to another hotel. And thank you for teaching me this lesson. But now I will do it in another hotel. So
that is part of travel, is the lessons that you learn are really from trial and error.
Oh, yeah.
You try something, you say, okay, never doing that again.
Yeah.
So you always book through Booking, but then...
I go to Booking if I go to an area that I don't know, because most of the time I book the same hotels. So, for example, in Scandinavia, you have the Scandic Hotel or the Radisson. With Scandic, it's good because if you travel a lot with them, they give you vouchers for the minibar and food, which is always like $15 every day.
Yeah.
But that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's your meal.
Yep. That's
so
great.
If you go 4 nights, it's a good save, you know? But when I go on booking.com and if it's just for 1 night in a city I don't know, I just stay on booking.com. Otherwise, what I try to do, I try to find the hotel that I always stay in, the chain, and then I book on the official website.
So I use a different thing. I use hotels.com.
Yeah.
And they have like a frequent flyer
Frequent stay.
Frequent stay, like a punch card. And after any booking that you do there, your 10th night is free. So you go and you can book in a bunch of different hotels.
I love that, yeah.
Because I'm in so many different areas, because people would suggest, why don't you always stay like at a Best Western or a Hampton?
Yeah.
But where I do a lot of trainings where you go to I go to Texas. And a lot of these, let's say my training is, 10 minutes from a Radisson, but it's a half hour from the Best Western.
Oh, yeah, no.
I've got to go to the one that is as close as possible.
Of
course. I started doing this one, and that seems to work out well because there's not the pressure of being in the same place.
Yeah.
But
that's the difference with where you teach.
Yeah.
The area is so big. I teach in a city, and there are 5 Scandics within 1 mile of my venue.
That's amazing. Scandic So that's where you book now, is always Scandic.
Well, if I go to Scandinavia, I do Scandic or the Radisson. And when I go internationally, I try to stay with the Hilton chain. So that's what I do.
Yeah, it's so nice. So I just recently was booking for San Francisco. And I don't usually book my stuff. But when it's a trip that's it's not a work-related thing. I was just booking it. And I am not familiar with the San Francisco area. And so something that I did is I reached out to people and I said, where would you guys stay?
Yeah.
And people had a lot of different suggestions, but they did say
an area.
Yeah, do not stay in the Tenderloin.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? So on hotels.com, you can zoom in and then it'll show you all of the availabilities in that area. So you can kind of be comparing prices quite easily.
Yeah.
So we stayed right in Union Square, and it was so great. The hotel was an older hotel, and it kind of had this old charm to it.
Yeah.
And it was nothing to write home about, but the location of it was so central. And Brian was saying, if you stay a little farther, you can just Uber in and stay at a really cute Airbnb.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, but I really want to just hop out of the hotel and be right there.
Right there. Or even when you go shopping and you say, let's just take a break, you can just walk back to the hotel, something like that.
I love being right there, smack dab in the middle of the action.
Yeah. Another thing I do is look at reviews, of course, but be careful looking at reviews. The first thing you need to do is don't look at the reviews, but look at the amount of reviews.
Yeah.
Because when you have reviews that have like 10 reviews and it's a 5-star and you go like, how did they get 5 stars?
Totally. It's their 10 friends.
Exactly. So look at their hotels.
It's like our ratings on the podcast.
maybe it's our 10 friends. So always double check on that. And what people always do is they want to go and read the bad reviews, like the 1 star and the 2 stars. And I think you can do that, but you always have to put it in perspective because the people complain about something that is very important to them. And then you read it and you got to look, okay, would it bother me? Yes or no? Yeah, there was. I
It was
was
so
there
loud.
I was there with 2 kids, and the kid didn't have a place to play. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that
Totally. And there wasn't a porta crib, or there wasn't this. So you
Yeah.
have to really take it as not necessarily looking at the ratings, but go into the reviews and see,
yeah,
does that pertain to me? Does that matter to me? Would that be
exactly.
affecting my
Yeah.
trip?
Yeah. So what about packing? You need help packing?
Yeah, you got to help packing. You got to know exactly what to pack. It's interesting. I'm online here just looking at this travel expert's top tips. And some of them I agree with and some of them I don't, because he talks about packing, and something that he nailed right on the head is when you pack, you got to pack light. I love the idea of having a new cool outfit every single day and looking very chic while I travel, but it's really not necessary. What's good is if you have an outfit that you can switch every single week. Yeah, he says always pack a towel. It's like,
But this is traveling for wow.
I know. Why am I going to pack a towel that would take up so much space?
No, that doesn't make sense.
But he
at
says
all.
pack a small suitcase. So when you're traveling and you travel international, the sizing is different. So I have a carry-on that is
Yeah.
a European size.
Yeah.
And I know that I cannot extend it bigger. I need to pack it within those
Lines.
very specific lines. So I pack an outfit that I can kind of wear that shirt with different pants or whatever, but I always pack extra underwear and socks because you can rewear your outfit, but you need like clean undergarments. I know this is not something that you don't know. You know you want nice clean socks, but just in case your socks get wet and you're walking out in the rain or something, I always pack like 6 pairs of socks, even if it's a 3-day trip, because I always want extra socks just in case.
Yeah.
And I use something that Brian got me, and then we ended up getting it for you because I thought, oh, Steve is going to love this.
Yeah.
But it's packing cubes. And it seems silly because they're just these zipper bags.
Yeah, little zipper bags in a square. Not a square, a rectangle.
Yeah, well, they have different sizes.
Okay.
And I can pack so much stuff in those little zipper cubes because what they have is it's a zipper open. It's just like a nylon.
Yeah.
But it has a mesh on top. So you can pack it. And then as you zip it, that air comes out. So it almost like
presses
vacuum
it down.
seals it.
Yeah.
And then you leave the top open and you can shove in a whole other outfit.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at what I can pull out. So when I've had 3 trips within the last couple of months with my sister, which is unique.
Yeah.
We had the cruise. She came to work in Texas, and then we had our sister trip.
Yeah.
And what she packed versus
that's
what
crazy.
I packed.
Crazy. I saw that. I mean, she packs for 2 months.
Yeah, she gave me a very
just
specific.
In case.
Yeah. She gave me a very okay, tell me exactly what to pack. I told her exactly how many outfits, how many sweatshirts, how many this, how many that. And then she listened, and then she doubled it. Oh, I want this. I'm going to bring a blanket.
Crazy.
I'm going to bring this.
My tip is decide, because people always say, I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'm just going to bring it all.
No.
We learn not to do that. I come home and I literally put my luggage, open it because it's all dirty laundry.
Yeah.
I use till the last underwear.
Yeah.
Everything is calculated. And I always say, if something happens,
if you poop your pants, you want an extra pair of underwear.
People think like that, but how many times did that ever happen in my life?
Yeah.
I mean,
at least 5.
At least five times a month. I mean, if there is something that you need to do, you can wash it just with a little bit of soap in the sink. It doesn't matter. But I pack, that shirt. And I always take 2 shirts extra because I know I will sweat more, something like that.
Yeah, you can wear the pants again.
Yeah. But then I end up knowing that I have them and I use them.
Well, for this trip, you were like, hey, we're going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But we don't always go to the gym. And I'm like, I didn't pack for that.
No.
I have 2 pair of leggings.
Yeah.
Which I'm teaching 1 class, so I brought 2 pair of leggings. So I'm going to wear those leggings to the gym now.
Yeah.
But it's down to that. Oh no, I can't plan for that.
No.
But we might go to the mall. I might find a little something.
Like people say, okay, I'm going to pack and I just decide there. No, learn to decide before what you're going to wear. Find out what the occasions are. takes. I mean, how many times do we travel and we say, I'm gonna bring that nice dress and that nice shoe,
Oh, never
and
gonna wear it.
and then you end up not wearing it anyway. So this is also something very important. Another thing that I have, because I travel a lot, is I have like my, how do you say that, toiletries in a bag, and that's my travel toiletries.
Yes, same.
So I don't unpack that.
It needs, if you need to refill it, you put in extra Q-tips,
Yeah,
or you
yeah.
put in extra lotion,
But
whatever.
I keep
that
that.
is.
Yeah, that's to travel with. And at home, I have my own thing. So
if you go to Amazon and you just search packing cubes, they have
yeah,
a bunch of those. Those are really so cool because you can pack so much stuff, and then also it keeps it very organized. So I have something that is, I have all my undergarments, socks, underwear, bras, whatever, in one. Then I have my workout wear in one. I have my real clothes in one. So I know if I'm getting dressed, and it's almost like you can look at it like they have a drawer, and everything is very organized. Or if I put all my workout wear and my outfits in one, which is what I did this time, then okay, if I'm getting in now a new outfit, I go to my little zipper bag, I pull out the outfit, I zip it back up.
Yeah, totally.
And so another cool thing that we've just kind of jumped on board on.
We just inboarded on jump.
Is travel vitamins.
Oh, love. I mean, it's a company in the US, but you can order them online. So, a lot of people take vitamins, but we're traveling a lot, doing a lot of workouts. We need to think about that. We need extra vitamins because we're not always eating the way we should be eating because we're traveling a lot. And on planes, it's not always healthy food. So what they have, I used to have like a pot of vitamins for hair and nails, and a pot of vitamins for this, and a pot of vitamins for that, and then that. It's like five or six.
Take up your whole luggage.
5 or 6. So now there's a company who says, you know what? We will take the most important vitamins, put them in little bags, seal them, and it's all different vitamins in one, and that's what you take in one day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, that is perfect. So when I travel 6 days, I just take 6 of those packages, travel with them, and I have open it because I'm sick of opening those bags. One pill of that, a pill of that, a pill of that. So I waste a lot of time just selecting those vitamins, and now all I do is just. Do you use them?
Yeah.
For women?
Yeah.
Should we say the company?
Yeah, it's GNC.
Yeah, GNC. I mean, I love it. I think it's genius. So now all I have to do is just take the amount of packages that I'm traveling, the amount of days that I'm traveling, and every day you just take one little package, and that's it. I have to show you something.
I can't find mine actually right now. It must be in the bathroom.
Look at my nails.
You look nice.
My nails. I'm so sorry. We're just having a little moment. You know that white? I used to have that everywhere. And
do you think it's from the?
Oh yeah, the hair and nails gummies. Every day for like a month and a half.
I mean, and I used to bite my nails, and they used to be totally weak, and now I've got claws.
Yeah. And do you remember how ugly my toenails were?
Oh my gosh! Show me. You were so embarrassed.
But look how it's the bottom. Do you see how that is much better?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a normal toe.
Not yet. There you go.
How does that smell?
But you see, the new part, I'm so sorry. We're looking at my toenail right now. That part.
Oh yeah, it's halfway.
Yeah,
now instead of the whole toe, now it's halfway.
One more month and I got a brand new beautiful toenail.
So I think what was happening with us, we're traveling so much that rather than bringing all those, counting out all the vitamins, we just said, screw it.
Yeah, and then
I'm not going to take vitamins.
Yeah, and then you stop for a week, and then you do it for a couple of days, but you have to take it every single day, and then you start seeing results.
I love that you're seeing results.
I'm seeing results.
Finally, let's unplug this so we're not attached.
Yeah, so this is one of the...
No. I'm sitting on a side table, and I'm just sitting on these cords, just between my butt cheeks, all these cords. So another cool thing is when you're traveling, weight is a very important thing as well. And it's so hard to...
Especially when you travel low-cost companies.
Yes.
Was that just an eyelash that just fell down? I mean, we're talking about vitamins. Her eyelash was just...
All of a sudden, my eyelashes just all fall out. Oh, looks like I need more vitamins. I mean, what on earth? So these eyelashes are so heavy. I can't believe they're even standing up straight. Can you? If you get hot, I'll just blink right in front of you,
I mean,
and the wind.
those are
Va va
thick.
boom. I just got them done.
Thick.
It's always better than 2 weeks later.
Thick.
Yeah.
They're ready.
I mean, and my eyebrows.
Other
Tips.
Tips.
So when you're traveling, weight, you got to make sure it's under 50 pounds, or even if it's just your luggage, even if it's your hand luggage. And the worst thing is when you get to the airport and you have your luggage opened up and you're trying to put more in this bag and less in this bag, and measuring it before or weighing it before will give you so much more peace of mind.
So we have that little.
So we have this little
use it all
scale.
the time.
It makes me so happy. Is it the same company? No, it's not. Okay.
No.
So again,
it's
on
literally
Amazon,
it's like a handle.
Yeah.
And you have you just click it on your luggage and you lift it up, and the handle will actually tell you how
heavy your bag
how
is.
heavy it is. Yeah.
So especially like in Europe, when
I love the way you demonstrated for me.
I know.
I got the same thing.
Yeah. Can you guys all see that at home? Do you know exactly what it looks like? So weighing your bag, usually you weigh yourself. Then you grab your bag, and then you weigh yourself and your bag, and then you're trying to hurry and throw it down and check the weight to see what the scale is, and this just makes it so much easier.
Huh?
Yeah.
You weigh yourself?
This is how Emily weighs her bag. She jumps on the scale. Okay, I weighed this much. Then she grabs her luggage, and then she jumps on the scale again. And then she has to do the calculation to see how much the bag is. It's very difficult. So now if you have this little handle, so tiny little things give you that peace of mind, because these are the things that stress people out. What
I always do is in the morning when I stress out about, okay, what do I need to bring everything? I always say, look, my passport, my computer, my wallet with my bank cards, and all the rest I can get there.
Yep. Yeah, it's true.
So if I forget something, I can buy it there. If I need this, I can buy it there. And it never happens, but at least it makes me more relaxed. So I always think about my wallet with my bank cards in it. I think about, of course, my phone, my passport, and my computer, because my computer has all my songs in it and stuff like that. So all the rest, don't worry about it. You can buy it there.
I'm really looking forward to the day that our passports are digital.
Oh, you know what happened when I boarded the plane in Miami?
No.
It was a face recognition.
Yeah. So I am starting to see that, which is cool.
Yeah, you don't. I'm getting excited. I was like, wait, where do I scan my ticket and let them know who I am?
Yeah.
We know exactly who you are. Face recognition.
So I wonder, do you remember what airline you were flying?
Yeah, Lufthansa.
So I did it on a Delta flight, but I've only done it once.
Yeah, me too, once. But
so that's a cool thing.
I checked in. I didn't have to go to the check-in, so they didn't see my passports.
Wow.
No. So I go to the boarding where you normally board and show them the passport. They didn't need that. I didn't need to scan it. You just stand there. They take a and the gate opens. I'm like, that is scary.
We're so new age now. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
It reminds me of another tip. If you're in the U.S., signing up for pre-check is amazing.
Yeah.
It'll make your check-in so much easier. And they have a new company. Yes. They have a new company when you're pre-check, you don't have to take anything out of your bags.
Explain first what it is. Pre-check is that when
you go, there's a short line and a long line.
To go through security to scan your bag.
Exactly. So you've already checked in with the airline. You're now going through TSA security or whatever the security is. And the pre-check line is they've already pre-checked you.
Kind of know who you are and know you're not a danger. Yeah.
And you go and it's a small interview that you do beforehand, but it pre-checks you, I think, for the next 5-10 years or something. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. And then you don't have to take anything out of your bags. You keep your electronics in your bag. You keep any of your toiletries, your small liquids in your bag. You can keep your everything. You can keep your coat on. You keep your shoes on. So then you send your bag through. You walk on through, and it just makes that process much easier.
Oh my God.
But now I found a company that's even faster, and it's called Clear.
Yeah.
And Clear, you go through, I think it's $100 for the year. So if you're planning on traveling frequently that you can use.
At least
that,
once a month, it's worth it.
Oh, it's so worth it. And what that does is gets you to the front of the pre-check line.
Crazy.
So when Brian drops me off at the airport, I am through and to my gate in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. So that sometimes you walk into the airline or the airport and you see those long lines and your stress level goes sky high. And if you have those things to help you shortcut those lines, your enjoyment of travel will be so much better.
Yeah. Also, when it's a big airline, they have like A, B, C gates, and they say, okay, B gates, go there. And then you go through security, there's a big line. Know that you can go, even though you got B gates, you can just walk 2 minutes further or 2 minutes back to the A or the C security and go through there. I always do that when I don't have fast track. There's a big line. I just keep walking to the next security.
Totally.
No line. Boom. Done. So, or if the line is bigger, but you only do it when you really see that the line is really big.
Yeah.
And that's a huge difference as well.
The only thing that would get in the way of that is if you are then going to be checking in and it's like a domestic flight where you're going internationally. Every once in a while they're not connected, but it's so rare.
Yeah, it's very rare. You gotta if you can walk to the security, the gates are probably connected. Okay, another cool tip. I mean, we have so many tips that we can share, but talking about like hotels or check-in, you know what I also always ask is a room far away from the hotel.
How does that work?
Far away from the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Not today.
No.
But I always ask that. And the reason why is that if you're close to the elevator, everybody walking out of the elevator always has to pass your room.
Yep.
And in the morning, it's just noise. People slamming doors. The further you're away, the less people have to pass your door.
Yep. And to help with that, also, I wear earplugs.
Oh, yeah.
I do not travel without earplugs.
No.
And I also have a white noisemaker on my phone.
Yeah.
So I turn the fan on in the bathroom. I do the white noisemaker. I do the earplugs. And then it just seems like I have real nice sleep. But it's true. Yeah. Every time you hear that ding and the opening and closing, then the kids who are loud with their breakfast, it's like great. Especially if you're traveling, you're flying in late. You need that sleep.
Yeah.
And sleep is something that, of course, for your health all around, but that is something that in traveling, I used to not be so good at.
No.
And now I really realize that my enjoyment of the city that I'm seeing has a lot to do with how I'm feeling physically. And that sleep is so important.
Totally. You know what we should do? Actually, now when you have tips or tricks yourself, we want you to use the hashtag #MyFunRoad, and then add something like you say, okay, another tip. I cannot get it out of my mouth.
Now also, you're brainwashed.
Like the word fitness.
What do you say, fitness?
I don't think I've ever wrote fitness in my life correct.
How do you write it?
Fintes. I always have to correct it.
Isn't that
no
funny?
matter how slow I do it. No. Look. Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I have to concentrate on that. It's crazy. Anyway, tricks and tips. If you have some, I want... Yes, Missy, you got your hand up. I'm
raising my hand. Also, a little brick power charger is a great thing to have. So I have a charging case on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I always have a brick. I call it a brick. I don't know what they're called, but you can, of course...
Call it a battery.
Exactly, a battery. Let's go with battery.
I never need it because I always fly business class and they charge it there.
Oh, yeah, whatever. But even for, like, I had my AirPods. I wanted to make sure that those were charged. So I was charging that while I was listening to music on the flight.
Yeah.
So traveling is something that will really open up your view on the world. Mm-hmm. How I view the world now is so different than how I used to view the world. Yeah. And everybody, of course, is very comfortable with what they know. And traveling opens you up to everything you don't know. And so it can be intimidating.
It's the same for me. When I look at people around me, I can't say my family and friends, but people who would travel maybe a little bit less.
So your family and friends.
Yeah, probably. I mean, their view of the world is
Different.
So different. And I realized, again, we cannot judge until you discover it yourself.
Yep.
People don't know what a metropolitan city Seoul is.
Oh,
and
yeah.
organized and beautiful. And it's like a New York, but
I got
clean.
like 3 texts saying, be so careful
I mean,
on your travels. I'm like, Seoul, Korea is, I feel like it's the same. You're exactly right. It's like New York City, but so clean and so respectful.
Respectful, and it's amazing. So travel makes you realize how beautiful the world is and how much we are all the same.
All the same. And what you look for is exactly what you will find.
Mm-hmm.
In every city that I've gone, I try and really change my mindset to, okay, what would I do if I lived here? What would be my streets
we
that
do
I
that
walked?
all the time.
And
what if this is your house? What if you have to go here shopping?
Yeah, and it really just helps you be like, these people are exactly like me. They were just born in a different place and time.
Yeah.
And it really opens your view. And then you enjoy your experience so much more because you treat people as if they're just like your neighbor.
Yeah.
And in that, you find all these little cool places to go eat and what to go see. And even just opening up to trying new foods.
Yeah.
We were saying that the last time we were here together in Korea, which is crazy. How cool that we've been in Korea twice together.
Yeah. Last time was an eye-opener for you, I think, food-wise.
Oh, yeah, because...
I mean, I don't eat shellfish. Okay, let's eat this big, muscle-filled...
soup.
I mean, those look like little chochos. You can understand what that means in Spanish.
Yep.
I'm so sorry for the Spanish-speaking people. But... now yesterday, it was so cool. Went out and eat, and you enjoy everything, and you experience it.
Yeah.
And it's not like I can only eat what I'm comfortable for.
Yeah, okay. It really just it makes everything more enjoyable. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed this podcast, and don't forget, we are coming your way. If you're listening to this podcast before the 21st of July, you still have time to book your hotel and flight to fly to Canada. You can find all information of our live event in Canada, the 21st of July, on our website, funroad.com. And Kass, Mark, can I say anything anymore?
No, I was looking at how much you were able to get in one breath. It's very impressive.
Exhausted.
Check your pulse, make sure you're still alive. But also, the early bird pricing goes away June 20th.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah, come and check it out. These live events are so much fun. It really is the first step into creating the life that you've always wanted. It's the strategies that we have used to open our eyes on our view of the world and our view on what we can accomplish and really going for our dreams.
And knowing that thank God, we found a way to live to our fullest capacity.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are not living at the fullest capacity. You can do way more with your life, and we're going to teach you how to do that. So come to the Fun Road, find information online. Don't forget to tag us when you post something about the podcast on your Instagram page. My Fun Road.
Yeah.
Don't forget to rate us 5 stars. Otherwise, don't rate us at all.
Yeah. If you don't have anything nice to say,
don't say anything. That's how I snatch that crown. So
thank you so much, you guys. You are amazing. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. You're incredible. I absolutely love when people send us messages and say, we love your podcast.
So keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Thank you, and have a good day, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Kass and Steve, Kass and Steve.